Greetings, wonderful viewers, wherever you are. Welcome back to another edition of your sports program. Well, one of the famous program on TV right now called Sports 360 Live. And of course, once again, my name is Bakary Manneh, fondly called Big Sam. And of course, again, as you all know, we are located in the little smiling coast of West Africa, the Gambia, and our studios right here in West Coast region, side of Gambia, called Farato. Welcome to another edition again, Sports 360 Light on Atlantic TV, the home of TV Revolution. And today, another very interesting one, but this time around, I go all the way to bring a coach this time around to talk about the team. And this guy is somebody that have make his name in the coaching arena, especially in female football of the Gambia. And of course, viewers out there, welcome. My guest today is no other than Fakebba Sain, the coach of Berewuleng Female Football Club in Brikama. Fakebba, welcome to Atlantic Sport 360.
Thank you, Big Sam. I think it's a pleasure to be here today.
Yeah, I am so happy also to host you. It's been a while. It's been a tussle to get Fakebba here busy. After the season, you were busy here and there,
Yeah.
didn't even go to Wafu. But anyway, thank God that you make it today. But before you go, I think you can say hi to your friends, family, especially the girls. I know they will say, Coach Tata TV Live, yeah?
Yeah, hi everyone. I think it's a pleasure to be here today. I think I'm supposed to be here since before we go to Senegal, but due to my busy schedule, I could not make it. But thank God today I am here to answer to the call of Big Sam, our very big brother. It's been a while, we know each other, and I think it's important to be here to answer to him today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You know, sometimes last year I was so happy whenever I host football games in Brikama. I always say the coach of the year, Mr. Fakebba Sain. Well, some of those things are not praise, but they are fact that somebody walk along to have achieved that. And you know why it's good to do that? Because sometimes it motivates, it ginger somebody out there to also push his or her own limits to reach where some people reach. That's why I want this boy from Sotokoi, country boy, Ali, to also push and be like the big Sams, etc. Well, Fabi Keba, thank you so much for, and I'm so happy, I'm so glad. I know people of Berewuleng will also be happy. You will get this thing live coming up on Atlantic TV. Moving on, Fakeba, I mean, a lot of Gambian people here, Berewuleng Football Club, especially when you move out, Fakebba Sain, but they don't know. Tell us a little about who is Coach Fakebba Sain. Just a little, if you anything.
This is Coach Fakebba Sain from Brikama, Berewuleng. I think I was born in Brikama and I was raised also in Berewuleng. So Berewuleng is a community where I was born and brought up. So I think this is all who I am, and also a coach to Berewuleng and also Botop Senior Secondary School.
Wow, awesome. So that's your own, very own Fakebba Sain of Berewuleng. Moving on, Fakebba, what do you, or what inspire you into coaching?
Okay.
Is it from somebody, or is it that you're watching games and you feel like, let me try to be, or how does it come?
I think it starts way back when we used to play this Warga Warga at Brikam Primary School. There was a time I got an injury and I stopped playing. I was not playing, so I was the one who used to coach the boys. So when I started coaching them, we played around 11 games unbeaten, and then that's how I have this feeling that I can also be a coach. Then I start involving myself in it, and the first competition that I played, that was CCF. They organized a tournament, which we played, and then we won that one. From there, we went into Brikama Sports Committee. They also organized a tournament, which we also go there, and then we played the tournament in 2012, and then we happened to be the champion. So since there, I start entering into coaching. And when I start doing coaching, then I say now I think it's high time also for me to go out and then also do some studies so that I can be able to get some qualifications with me. So this is how it started. And then by through the help of Martin Gomez, who was our former principal of Kinter of Bottrop, he was the one who encouraged me to go and then do my sea licensing. And I do my sea licensing in 2015, and I obtained my sea licensing. So this is how I start. So after obtaining my sea licensing in 2015, and then I said now I'm going to recruit a team. So I started with the school itself, Bottrop, whereby I recruited a team in 2015, and I went for West Coast Region football qualifiers, which I was unlucky, and I was knocked out by Fortune Football Club. Then the following year, I said, now let me stop competing with schools, because maybe if I want to go further, teams will not allow their players to come to the school. At the end of the day, we might not have players to play for the school team. So I have to go and then participate with Berewuleng in 2016 for the male team, which I make the team to qualify into third division proper, and I played that very year. And then I maintained the team in the league. Then I say the following year there was an advertisement going that there will be a qualifiers for female football, which we also go in for as Berewuleng in 2017, and then we try to play the competition, and then we qualified, and then we enter into the league proper.
League proper.
Yes.
Wow, what a good CV out there. And it was good that you went all the, because if you want something, you venture into it, and you went all the way to have a C license. I think we'll come into that when you go to Wafu. It's like your coaching journey start when you were playing, and then later on you continue with the boy. But if I may ask, why female football in particular? Fakebba, your breakthrough comes through. I think you have a team at the school, Bottrop, then Bere. If I am correct, if I stand to be corrected, right?
Yes.
But why female football in particular?
Yes, I started with male football.
Okay.
Particularly, I can state, I can say I started with both, because I was coaching the school team, both male and female.
Oh, okay.
And then
That is Bottrop.
That is Bottrop. Yes. From there, I went into qualifiers with the male team, but that is Bottrop, which we could not make it, and I moved to Berewuleng, and then I qualified the team. That is the third division. That is the team that is in the third division right now.
Okay.
I qualified them to the third division proper. So I was there, and then it was also announced that there will be a competition. So which we also went in for. That is going to be that is a female football. That is the qualifiers for the third division proper. So during that time, we went there, and then I tried to go around and then bring in players. We groom players, and then we went and qualified. So after when we qualified, so there is a one fine day, I even tell the players that, okay, now I am going back to my male team so that you can continue. But most of them say no, that cannot happen. If you want to go, meaning we are going to leave. So I say, okay, don't worry, then I can still continue with you. And this is how I stay in the female league, and I cannot go back to male.
Go back. Yeah, no, we don't even want to, because this is where your breakthrough come, and this is where everybody enjoys you, both parents and. Okay, tell us, Bere FC. Tell us all about Bere FC, the female team. Maybe let's say from third division to second and now fourth division. What all we need to know about Bere FC before we move forward?
Yeah, Bere, I think this team, we just started it in 2017, when there was a publication that there will be qualifiers for women's third division. So which we made communication with Basiru and some other members. Then we said yes, we can go. So what I do is, by then most of our school team players are not playing in the league, and then we brought those players and also get some players from other schools, and then we gather them, and then we went for qualifiers. So when we went for qualifiers in the 2017, we qualified to the third division proper. Then we also try to move to playoff. When we play a playoff with one phony team at Goal Project, we won them. That game was played in the morning, and then we proceed to the second division. So when we entered second division, by then it was so difficult and hard on us. Any game that we play, if we do not draw, they will defeat us. So we could not even get a win. So we try by all means to maintain the team in the in the second division. That's how we try. We are pushing 2018, 2019. We start competing. because how do we start competing by then? We are training at Brikama Upper and Senior Secondary School, and the space that we are using is very small. So we don't have enough time to train, and when the boys come, they will always try to push us, so we don't have space to train. So one day I sat and I say, this cannot continue. Now I'm going to move all my players to Bottrop. That's where we are going to train. As far as the field is there and then there is space, we are going. So when I initiated, people say, no, the place is far. I say, no, there is no place that is far.
Yeah.
What is more important is for us to get what we want. So by then, the women football, they used to play the games by 2:30. So yes, and we are training at Brikama by 5 o'clock, 5 to 6. So when we go there, they will get tired and they cannot play. So I say, look, they are playing 2:30. We are also going to train 2:30. So we start our training by 2:30. So the players are used to that. So when we go to the field, they will be able to perform and they will be able to deliver. So we played, and in 2020, that is the year that we can even get a qualification. But because of COVID, it could not go.
Oh, yeah,
so when we come in
period.
2021, we try to fight all-heartedly to make sure that year we qualified. But we get an obstacle along the way, which Future B was leading. And
that was in second division,
yes,
right?
in second division, and we are second. But they said only one team is going to qualify to first division. But we keep fighting, but unfortunately, Grade Tomorrow upset Future B along the way, and then we move to first. That's where we grab it, and we make sure we hold that position until it's finished, and then we are promoted to first division. When we are promoted to first division, our first year, that is our captain did not play, which is Kumba Kasama, and then we played that the first division, and then we make sure we told the players that all we want is to maintain the team in the first division. We are not here to look for any position, but whatever thing that we have along the way, let's take it. So this is how we fight until a time that we know that yes, we can get something. Let's push, and then we push and come out third. So our second year, that is our first year. Our second year, we come again. We said, okay, last year we took start. Now this year we are going for second, because anything that you are doing, you must have a target. Without target, you cannot achieve anything. So we say, now let's go in for second. Let's fight for second. We fight that in the second year, that is 2023. We came out second. And then 2024, we say, now look, we already get third, we get second, and we are going for first. Let's fight for first. And then we fight for first. We could not get it, but we say, now we cannot get first. Let's maintain our second position. We fight and then maintain the second position. Our fourth year, that is this year, we said, okay, last year, Red Scorpion won the league and they went for CAF Championship. Next year, we also want to go and then know what is in this CAF Championship, and we must play it. So we have this concept, and we put this concept into players. We start our preseason. It was very hard, but even though it's hard, but the players were so willing, they are also committed to do the work. So we told them that this year all we need is to make sure we grab the trophy. How can we grab the trophy? We have to make sure we score goals. When you score goals, what should you do? You defend the goal that you score, so that you can be able to get what you want. So this is how we plan it, and then we come, we fight up to last minute, and then we know that there is possibility. Until when we played against Brikama, we are upset. Was still now, I told them it's not over until it's all over. Let's go and fight. Anything is possible. So we went and played against Immigration. We won them 7-0, and then we had that TMT defeated Red Scorpion. We say, wow, now we move back to first position. So now let's go for the last game. So we played our last game when TMT scored us and we equalized them. It went 1-1. We played up to the last minute. And then what happened is they already took the cup. They are taking the cup to Gold Project. When I look at the cup, I could not even believe it. So what I do is I have to call Sarah. I tell Sarah, you know what? The cup is going. So now what we need to do is either we die here or we take this trophy. So we play. Let's play. So this is why when Sarah scored that goal, I have to run inside the field. That is the first time I went inside the field to celebrate a goal since I started coaching. So it was not easy.
Because that comes at a good time.
Yeah.
You were waiting for that.
Honestly. That's how the journey comes.
That's how the journey comes, and that was fantastic, because we saw season before last, and Red Scorpions were the dominants in the female league. They took in fact they went at the final. They took the league. They took this time around. Fakebba came and conquered everything again like they did. How was that? Was this between you and your team, or was it from the training grounds that you put into the girls?
Yeah, training contributes a lot, and also the notion that you put into these players. One thing they have to understand, they are not playing against boys. They are playing against their fellow girls, and they need to understand that this 90 minutes is not there for you, it's not there for me, it's for all of us. And they must have the courage to play, and they must have the zeal to play. They must have this understanding that what they can do, we can do it. So when they have this understanding and they train, at the end of the day, they will be able to do it. One thing I will tell you is the girls, they are fit. They are fit. This is why they contain most of these things. It's true fitness.
It's true fitness.
It's true fitness.
They train very
honestly hard. They train. They train very, very well. And then they also have this belief in them that we can do it. And when we do it, the next step is we have to go to CAF. And they all want to go there. So this is why they all come out to sacrifice and then play. And at the end of the day, they did it. And then the team also did not fail them.
They definitely did.
Yes, they did not fail them.
Well, you're watching Atlantic TV Sports 360, of course, live here. And Bakary Manneh and Fakebba Sain, the coach of Berewuleng female team, is the guest today, as you can see. We're moving on. Fakebba, after conquering Gambia, it was wow, Fakebba, Bere. And then the next stop, as the girls were aged, and that's where Red Scorpions were, that is the WAFU qualification. We got Amadou Tamba here last week. He gave us a very good analysis of that WAFU tournament. How was the preparation and the tournament out there? Because you talked about the Nigerian thing, because at least you were out there, but it became an issue in the Gambia. You know, when Fakebba was going, they thought Fakebba is going to be on the bench. But you, in fact, on the interview said it was at the last minute, 11th hour, they told you, no, those with the dealers in blah, blah. But before we come to that, the road to CAF, and when you were out there with the team.
Yeah, I think the preparation was fine. We did our preparation very well, because after playing our FA Cup final, we gave the players 1 week for them to go and rest. After that 1 week, we ended camp. We start our camp at Botrop, which we have 6 days. We are doing intensive training there, both morning and afternoon. After doing that from Monday to Saturday, then we have to disperse, and then they all go back to their parents, and then they spend Sunday with them. Then Monday we also entered a camp at a goal project, where we were also training there. Sometimes you come to Brikama to use the light there, because some of our game will be played under the light. So we said it's important for us to come there so that they can be used to it, because anybody who played under Brikama, if you go outside under those light, you'll be able to play. Exactly. So this is where we started, and we trained there. We are training at goal project also, but everything was going fine, and the organization and everything was going superb. There was no problem. So along the way, we spent 1 week there, then we depart to Senegal. Our first game, we did not play. We went there, and then we were watching the game. So, but when we reach at Senegal there, we have a technical meeting with members of CAF, which they came to our hotel. We were discussing, and they told us a coach with B-line and A-line are the ones that qualify to sit on the bench. But
that was not communicated earlier.
No, it was communicated earlier that a coach with A-line and B-line should be on the bench. And a coach with B-line and C-line, assistant coach with B-line and C-line supposed to be on the bench. So, but when we were filling this form, and I asked Umar, the IT man, he told us the same thing, and he sent us the file and everything. So I personally send my B-line to Umar for Umar to do the registration. And after doing the registration was accepted, and he screenshot it and forwarded it to me. Meaning I was accepted as a B-line coach to be on the bench, as requested. So we went to Senegal. We have a technical meeting with people from CAF, WAFU. During that technical meeting, it was mentioned there, I am qualified to be on the bench, but my assistant is not qualified to be on the bench, because my assistant did not have the C licence. But with my B licence, I am qualified to be on the bench. So we wrap up. The following day, we are preparing to go to the field
for the first game.
For the first game, but it was around after 12 to 1. They sent us a message through WhatsApp, not through email, but this message come through WhatsApp that a coach supposed to have a A licence. Now, meaning my B license is not valid for me to be on the bench now. But instead of B, it's supposed to be A. I say, wow. I forwarded to Umar. Umar tried everything, but it could not be. It was not possible. We went there, and they said, I cannot be on the bench. I have to accept it. You understand? So we played and we lose, and the second game also the same thing. But if you look at that tournament, it's only a coach from Liberia who is having A lines in. The rest of the coaches are all having B lines in.
And they were on the
some
bench.
of them did not even have B, C lines in. But along the way, as the tournament is progressing, I saw some of them sitting on the bench. I asked, wow, what is the problem? They start telling us, these people signed a contract with their clubs. This is why they were allowed to be on the bench. You understand?
This is
I told them, I cannot understand that one. But I told them I also have a contract with my club. They say I should forward it. I forwarded it, but they did not reply.
Still.
And they did not say anything. So I say, it's okay, it's fine. But the last game, I went there deliberately to sit on the bench.
Yeah.
Yes, because what I know is when the game starts, they have no power to remove anybody from the bench.
From the bench.
Referee who can do that. So I went around the bench and know that the game is about to start, and I went there and sit between the players. And I hide there until the game starts, and I make sure I come out. They saw me, but they cannot do anything at that time.
Because it was late.
The game is already started. Because before we used to play on the other field, when I come out, they will just ask me to go up. They will not even allow me to go closer to the bench. But this one, we played in a different field, and I make sure I also smuggle to be on the bench. It's not them who asked me to be on the bench, but I did it deliberately. So this is how I was able to be on the bench.
But if you can sum up your WAFU tournament or qualifiers, what would you tell us about the team?
Yeah, it was a very good one, and also we learned many things there, and I think we gathered so many experience when it comes to this. So along the way, we were going there, but we are going there blindly. We don't know anything about it. So we just go there and then start seeing some other things, and we have to accept it and adopt it, and then we go ahead with it. So this is how we go and then enter into it. So, but we went there first and we did not play. We were watching the teams, and then after watching the teams, what we told the players that, yes, we all see the players that are playing. We all see the way they play. So meaning we can be able to do something out here. Let's go and then play. Let's have confidence and then be ready to do it. So when we told them that we went and then prepare and come, we lost our first game, but we said, yes, it's not bad. We lost our first game against Medina, that is the host country. So we tried to go back and then prepare well. We came in the second game against Ram Kamara, where we collected our first 3 points, and then we go back and then prepare for our second team, which is against Osfas, the team from Mali. Then we play with them. The game was very good, especially in the first half. The girls played very, very well. Anybody who watched their game will be impressed with their performance despite the defeat, but they did very well. It's just that the goals came through mistakes, and because if you look at that foul was not even foul against them, it's our foul, but the referee gave them the foul. So we have to accept it. This is football. Anything is possible. So this is how we were upset, and then we went and then tell the players, look, we lost first game and then we won the second game and we lost the third game. We left with the last game. Let's go and play. We have to do something. Last year, Scorpion came here, but they went home with 4 points. We're going to go home with less than that. We have to go home with more than 4 points.
More than 4.
We have to do something. So we went and then encouraged them. We come against Liberia. In the first minute, we score them. And then they come and equalize. We score again. We went for halftime and come and then score the final goal, which happened to be 4-1. So after that, we were jubilating the victory, and I told the players, let's go. So there they called us. They told us that we're supposed to go and collect a medal. But then we don't even know that there is a medal.
There's a medal.
We don't know anything.
Okay.
So it was a surprise to us that we were asked that we're supposed to go and then get that, because we did not know anything about that.
Okay.
All we know is the first team that come out first will qualify to the CAF and will be the one to get the cash prize.
Okay.
So, but we never knew that we will get a medal there. So this was a surprise to us when it happened. Yeah, but the competition, it was a very fine competition, and the players, they did well, and then they gather a lot of experience there. So this is something that is going to help them, and it's going to boost their morale.
Yeah.
Come next season.
Definitely, I think this is where the Axeler is going to be next season. That is better, quite a one. But I'll give you this chance after a very tiring season. Congratulations, you come out the 2 leagues, the 2 trophies you took, and then went to Wafucom. Maybe you have time to say thank you to players on my, especially the officials, the players, and the parents, because I know, we all know that, coaching male team is far easier than coaching female, but you against all odds you have to you come through. So maybe you have the chance to say thank you to players, the officials, and especially the parents. They're very important.
Yeah, personally, before I will say thanks to the players, I will say thanks to their parents first.
Yeah, the
Because
parents.
without the commitments of the parents, we cannot get this child. We cannot get their child. And secondly, it's through their commitment. This is where we get them anytime that we want. And also, I will say thanks to them, and then we really appreciate their effort and the support that they are doing towards the team. We are so much grateful and honor. The second one is the players and technicians. These are people that are just like a family to me.
Yeah.
They listen to me and they also understand. There is a very good relationship between us. They all understand what I want. Whether my players and officials, they all understand what I want and they understand what I don't want. And there is a huge respect among between the players and the officials. These are players that are different from other players. Although people might not understand, but I always say these players are different from other players. If you know them, you will understand. But if you don't know them, you will not
You will
understand.
not understand.
But these players are different from other players. These players, they listen to their coaches, they respect the voice of their coaches. Even if they are home, we can be able to instruct them certain things which they will do
At
home, because this is all geared towards the commitment that is there and the understanding that is between us. Because if you want someone to respect and understand you, you have to respect and understand that individual, despite the age. This is very important. Like Mandinka said, net your feet and
So the faline
net your feet, your
tiyo faline.
so whatever thing you do, you don't look at today, think of tomorrow, and think of yesterday also. This is why Englishman say, do to others as you would like others do unto you.
Exactly.
So these are things that are very important, and then it's nice working with them. Honestly, people say they cannot understand how we manage female football,
Yeah,
how we manage
difficult.
these players.
Everybody said difficult.
But it's very easy. Everything is commitment, because manin ko nyari farbo isa bo nyama ka bara wala
Ke
nyama
bara wala nyama de.
tonkon sabala ka ke tonkon sabali nani la ka ke nani di ina buga
Nin
tonkon
kili na
sabali
ye.
la ke tonkon nani di. So ya ye ku ye fongo muta ye fongo president mo le nyami
Haya.
ibe muta la
Ibe
wala
muta
nyama
wala nyama ha.
ha ni me fon president mo nyami te muta la wala nyama
Hani.
ya long har madingo especially coaches mi alon ko they are working with female team.
Ha.
Your way of life, what you do in the society, these are something that is very important,
Yeah.
because these kids look after you. You do certain things, they see you, you never have respect from them.
From nigga.
Especially, there are certain eye that you cannot show them. You have to make sure you show them an eye that they will understand and that will keep them that honesty between them and you.
And you.
So these are things that are very important.
Important.
And if that one is lacking, honestly, you cannot control your dressing room. For you to control your dressing room, you must put these things together.
Together.
Not only at the field, but even when you are going out, what you do, what you involve yourself in, these are very important things. Like, you don't expect me to be going to play bet and playing bet my players and I ask them to stop playing bet. Can that be?
Never.
It cannot be. I have to lead by example. When I'm not playing it, when they go there, I can call them and advise them. They will listen to me.
Yeah.
So these are very important things, and I believe these are things that coaches need to know.
They need to know. Well, remember, Fakebba Sain won both the league and the knockout in the just concluded GFA Female League, and it's a very important. Before we go, Fakebba, what is the most important message you want to tell us, or you want to tell us about the female football in general, especially in Gambia? What can you tell us?
I think right now, when you come to female football in the Gambia, there is a huge improvement and development in it. You cannot compare it with before. Before, you struggle to get players.
Yeah.
But now you don't struggle to get players. You have players that are talented. Just look at the players that we have, especially in the league now. You have players, we can even build a two national team in our league, because we have players that are very experienced and we have players that are very committed and they are ready to do the work. So these are things that are very different. And also when you look at the league also, there are so many changes in it. Before, when you come to women football, you playing by 2:30, just like I see.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
all those things are things of past now. We play by 4 o'clock. You understand? And also when it comes to working with female, we have to try by all means and also give back to their parents. Remember that they are from a family. Don't only look at the players and only know that this is the player that I have. You have to know that the players are from family. You have to make sure you know their parents. You have to know all your players where they come from. You cannot have a player and you don't know the house of that player. You have to try before end of the season. You know where this player live, and you know the parents of that player. Let the parents also know you. You share contacts in case of anything. So, but these are things that I will encourage all coaches to try to be able to do these things. It helps them a lot. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Fakebba. Finally, any final word that you want to share with us? I mean, we've finally come to this wonderful interview with Fakebba Sain. Congratulations one more time. Any final word
No,
from you?
just to thank our followers, our supporters, and I will tell them thank you so much. I did not have the chance to tell them thank you, but today I have the chance. Let me say thank you to all of them and for the support that they are doing to us, the team, and also the players. We are very much grateful, and then we hope to see them behind the team to do more support like they did this year. And I believe the team and we will do everything possible to give them the glory they want again next year, inshallah.
Thank you very much, Fakeba. Congratulations.
You're welcome.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Fakeba.
Thank you.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
And like I said, it's been a very, very wonderful one. I'm so happy that finally I got Fakeba saying everybody asks about Fakeba. And everybody, journalists or people with platform will always want to get him on their platform because it's the work that he did with these people. So Fakeba once again is the coach of Berewuleng, the double champions of the GFF Female League, both the league and the knockout. And then he went with the girls to Senegal for the WAFO, and then the results was remarkable. On that note, people of Berewuleng, thank you so much for being there, and everybody that supports female football. Big thanks to Aliou Badra, Kumbis, and Matar out there, and the entire staff and management of Atlantic TV. Was Big Sam, Atlantic TV, Sport 360 Live. I'll be back with more good sports for you. On that note, keep on sporting. Bye.